Oh, I gotta restore that one. Morning. Just gotta restore a file. A couple of files. There you go. Okay. Okay, this morning I woke up, I did a little research, checked my email box. Basically, Coinbase, I can tell you right now, anybody who's shilling Litecoin, anybody that's been talked into that Litecoin's the greatest thing on the planet Earth, as far as I can see, the market makers double stacking trades. This is a common thing. You know, you double stack which way you want the market to go. If you want the market to go up, you double stack on the buy side. You want the market to go down, you double stack on the sell side. And it's a shame that it's the market maker that's putting up these double stacks, because we all know that top trade belongs to the market maker. The case that I opened up yesterday, the Coinbase keeps constantly opening and closing my cases, but they think I'm calling them just to pester them to get something from them. No, I'm calling them to just note the fact that they have been informed that manipulation is occurring on their books. Here is the proof. They refuse to review it, and they keep sending they sent a message to me saying, well, just refer everything to a lawyer. Well, I hate to break it to you, Coinbase. That's the whole. I know that's the whole outcome of everything. That's where we're heading anyway. I'm actually just using your replies and your refusal to acknowledge that there's obvious market manipulation on your books to show that you're negligent. Okay, you can't perform the duties of an exchange, which part of it is to due diligence to watch out for your client's assets from being stolen or manipulated away. Negligent. Once again, you're negligent. That's why you're going on trial for BCH. But in BCH's long-term outlook, the trade is there. Most of them couldn't prove that the market was manipulated. In my case, yeah, I can prove the market is manipulated. I can prove that I tried to get to Coinbase to show them that it was being manipulated. Coinbase's response to the manipulation was to actually tell me who the manipulator was. Wonderful, Coinbase. Thank you very much. You also stated in the letter from the New York Department of Financial Services that this is what the market maker is supposed to be doing if he's working in legal parameters. Then I went with a simple calculator. Guess what? He wasn't doing that. So he just gave me everything I needed to prove that you're frauds. You're thieves. Now let's go over the simple calculations. Let's clear it out here. Let's clear everything. Let's get rid of the history. Trash the history. Okay, we'll start from scratch. Now he has two trades up there he stacked in order to get the price down. I have video of him actually using this trade and this trade in collusion to move the price down. It was close to $89 this morning. But, you know, they like to do things in the wee hours of the morning. It's not, to get caught. Okay, 71 cents is not 40 to 41 cents, which is supposed to be typical. Typical is another word for common. It's a synonym for common. In other words, we're supposed to see the equidistance posting from the mid-market commonly to be 40 to 44 cents. That's not true. So that's done and gone. The other wall is probably so low I might not. It is low, 85.61. I better hurry up before they dump it down again. Then you won't see the wall. Not 44 to 40 cents, not equidistant. If they were doing this legally, the spread would be 88 cents. The spread we got here is very easy to see. You just hit the plus, 0.71. $1.66 spread. It's double what they stated to the New York Department of Financial Services. And why would they state the spread being lower in the New York Department of Financial Services reply to my complaint? Would you want the New York Department of Financial Services seeing that you got a spread that large? Anybody who knows how to read an order book sees a spread that's way out of whack compared to what it should be by averages of the price versus the average, 40 cents. Or you're talking 5% spread? 5% spread is high, but this is more like, look at the size of this spread. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This isn't market volatility that you guys are dealing with, okay? You see, this is why the other traders don't want to come here from the institutions, because you guys are convinced, oh, this is market volatility that's making these prices go up and down. No, it's market manipulation. And any good trader that's worth their salt, that works for an institution, can see that, like me. And then turn around and say, fuck you, I'm not coming into this market. You guys are robbing everybody. What do you think they don't want to come here for? They know that you're robbing everybody. Now me, I trusted them. The first thing I read was the user agreement. The user agreement basically covers you from any risk from being robbed. But contrary, what the morals of these people are corrupt. They had no intention to honor those user agreements. But that was the bait to get you to come in here. In the long run, after I read it, I said, well, if they do anything wrong, I can ask for arbitration. I prove it. They seem to be up on the up, and I'll just get my money back. Okay? Proven, I have the proof that the market's manipulating at the beginning, but I didn't know who the trader was. You see, this is a really messed up thing, because what's happening is the actual market manipulators, the market maker themselves, that's really, really bad. That's really heinous. That exposes their clients to so much risk. The duty of the exchange is to protect their clients from exposure of unnecessary risk. And meanwhile, the exchange itself is the unnecessary, uncontrolled risk. They're their own worst enemy. They're criminals. This is really bad. And all you people out there that are shilling this coin saying, it will go up tomorrow. Yeah, every day it will go up tomorrow. Rainbows and unicorns tomorrow. You know, you guys that are doing that on your YouTube channels. You know you could be sued for that now? No matter what statement that you put out there, because I provided the information to all of you guys, you top crypto hackers. I provided the information and you refused to acknowledge it, and you still hawk the coin that tomorrow is going to be a better day. Oh, it's being suppressed and it's going to go up. All the signals are there. You're telling people. You know, I'm sorry if you're a victim along with the rest of hundreds of thousands of people, but don't try to manipulate these people to come into this market and buying to save your own bag. You know, the motivation is very easy to see. You guys are going to get sued when all this crap hits the fan. I showed you. I'm working with lawyers. I pointed them in the right direction. Without me, they wouldn't have had a case if I didn't source the information for them. Now they got a case. It's going to trial on Bitcoin Cash. What do you think? I put 2 years into Litecoin. What do you think is going to happen when this gets put in front of a judge? And the judge sees these numbers and the correspondence of me, the global head investigations. The guy sounds like he's been smoking crack. Instead of addressing, hey, look, these guys are robbing hundreds of millions of dollars, he makes a comment about my email icon. Oh, well, there's a lot of birds in there. Okay, Jeff Spicoli. Richmond High. Fast Times at Richmond High. Jeff Spicoli's head investigator. This is really bad, people. This market is this boiler room has hurt a lot of people. And I'm sorry. Charlie Lee and Brian Armstrong need to go to jail. They ran some scam here. Everybody goes, how do you know Litecoin's not going up? How? Well, when Charlie ditched it, is there really a reason to pump up the coin anymore? Charlie and Brian got their money. So you think they're going to pump up a coin they don't hold anymore? Why would they want to do that? Charlie's gone. He sold all his coin. He dumped. He did an exit scam. The common everyday shit coin exit scam. He did the Litecoin. Look, they're still bringing the price down. Let's go look at those two walls. I bet you they moved. Yeah, of course they moved. Look. Look how close he's got this to the mid-market price. Now that other trade's going to pop back in. Watch, because the price is going up. The other market maker's trade disappeared. Now it's going to come back in. You watch. Look how low they're driving this today, over the weekend. You guys keep chilling this crap. You guys keep stealing people's hard-earned money. You guys driving around in your Tesla. That's going to be gone soon. All you guys keep shilling Litecoin. Keep talking about woo-woo. You're going to find the real woo-woo when you find out that you're going to jail. I keep telling you guys. Some of you guys have stopped talking about Litecoin, okay? But the way you've done it, you just stopped talking about it because you know where this is going. Okay, you're smart enough to know that, but you're still here shilling other coins. Now it's Bitcoin. Now you don't hear out of the talking heads' mouths. You don't hear Litecoin anymore. They gloss over it. All of a sudden, it's shoved to the side. I have two responses. Chico Crypto and Crypto, the only two people that responded. They personally responded. One of them personally responded, and the other one started saying he dumped all his Litecoin. He just gave you a vague warning. And then what happened? Bitcoin Ben went after Chico Crypto saying he didn't know what he was talking about. Obviously, Tyler did learn something from what I sent him. The price, he sold out, and the price is still going down, guys. Bitcoin Ben, man. Stick to Bitcoin. Your name's not Litecoin Ben. These people, Bitcoin Ben, man, you better learn. You better come in here. You're a trucker. I'm pretty sure you could do simple math, like gas calculations, when you do your gas calculations. If you're a long-haul trucker, seeing how far do you need, where you're going to pull over, when you're going to be low on gas. Just use these simple calculators, brother. Find out what they're doing to you. Look at this. Look at them plunging the price. Look at it. Look at the criminals. Look at them. You've seen nothing yet. This thing is going down to $70, $60. And it has nothing to do with the halving. It has nothing to do. That's the cover story. That's the bullshit story. Like the bullshit story they gave to New York Department of Financial Services. It's just another form of bullshit. Now the other trade left, so now they're going to try and slow down the decline. It's too late. The damage has been done. Tons of equity has been stolen from millions of people here that trade on this platform worldwide. They got millions of customers. If each customer loses $1, okay, on Litecoin for manipulation, Do the math. If each Litecoin is trading hands every 3 days and it's being dumped down, do the math. You got 60-something million coin out there. It's not dumping $1. It's dumping $5 a day. That's how much is being stolen. This coin is in a debt spiral, and it's being done deliberately. I showed you what the market maker was doing. He added 2 trades. These fuckers need to go to jail. I don't know how you guys can have Charlie Lee on your channel and talk to him. Hi, buddy. The guy robbed millions of people. You think that coin going up to $380, Litecoin, when Charlie Lee first put it on Coinbase, was a coincidence? And then he dumps everything and the thing goes down in the debt spiral? You gotta be a dumb motherfucker to believe that shit. He should be in jail. Steve Madden and Jordan Belfort did time for pulling the same scam. Brian Armstrong and this guy need to go to jail. Never mind subpoenas and all this other crap. That Coinbase is, send the legal... No. The DOJ's coming over there with a pair of bracelets. There's warrants coming out for your arrest, you fucking idiots. And all you people shilling this coin, you're going to get sued too. Because as far as I'm concerned, you guys were warned to stop doing this shit, and you didn't stop. You colluded with criminals. You criticize people for opening up their mouths and saying, look at the market manipulation. Tyler's wrong. You see how the trade's moving? Without no market provocation, they're switching the price, flashing it up and down. That's the market maker. Right there, you could see it if you know how to read an order book. Instead of sitting there making prettier videos on YouTube, how about learning how to do fucking math? You friggin' idiots. Now he removed the secondary trade, so now the price goes back up. And he gets cheap coin. What else do I need to show you? I got the market maker's playbook. I've seen this done before. I feel ashamed of myself because, you know why? I feel like I failed because my videos haven't gone viral. That I haven't warned enough people. I feel ashamed because I didn't help everybody that I possibly thought I could. I reached out to all you other guys there who had larger audiences than me to warn them not to get people bit connected. And you guys did nothing. You used your silence. You just stopped worrying about everybody else and you worried about your own ass. So you just stopped talking about Litecoin. You could have came out on YouTube. Well, I think I'm wrong on Litecoin. I think I might have been misled like the rest of you. Here, look at what this guy, Mr. Russo's saying. He proves it all by basic math. Do I believe him or not? You can even say I'm a little wary, but take this as a warning. Well, let's do his math. Do my math live in front of everybody. Warn everybody. No, you don't want to do that because you made good money shilling crypto. You don't want to lose the cars and stuff. You know something? I got a nice car. I got a better car than most of these shillers here drive every day. But I earned it, not from stealing from other people. Or assisting somebody to steal it. Or selling some kind of faulty bullshit. And you guys know it's bullshit too. You know, the math doesn't lie. I know you people. I read your psyche when I look at you and watch you on YouTube. That's why I was consulted. I was very good at that. They used to call me a witch. Bring in the witch. How did you know he was going to say that? I go, watch, I'm going to ask this question. This is what his answer is going to be. And they all used to sit there and say, nah, no way. Boom. How'd you know he was going to say word for word? It's not because I'm a witch. It's because I'm a good observationist of people's behavior. I know people. I know their motivations. I can sit there and talk to you 15, 20 minutes, and I can figure out. If you notice, rich people won't talk to people openly like other people will, because they know that there's people out there like me. Man, you guys got robbed again. Robbed again. And then later after this last theft, where you see the market maker stack 2 trades early in the wee hours, so we don't see it. Possibility of us recording it. The risk is down. That's why they do it in the early morning, right? They ditched it down. They've been doing this, look, 12 o'clock, midnight, early in the morning. You see what they're doing? The times that they pick? 12, 12, 12, 12. They squeezed Litecoin investors for everything they can get at them. Everything. They fucked everybody, this market maker. These guys need to go to jail. Let me tell you. Charlie needs to get locked up. I'm sorry, people. You don't sell coincidentally at the highest price possible and pull out of the market. And then you idiots think that it's going to be pumped up to $800. It's not going to be pumped up to $800 because Charlie doesn't need it to pump up to $800 anymore. You got to remember, he's the creator of Litecoin, and he also works for Coinbase. Okay? You're telling me that he didn't know that they were going to pump this coin up $380 and he dumped it because of conflict of interest? If you believe that shit, there's a bridge over here I'd like to sell you for a couple of $1 million. You'll make your money back in no time. Put a toll on it. You guys are idiots, man. I never seen. You see, what you got is three types of people involved in this. You got your perpetrators, your exploiters. That's the market maker. You got your colluders, who let the market maker use their coin as a vehicle to rob other people, but in turn they were willing to overlook it because they got that big pump out of it on the exchange. Those people would be Brian Armstrong, Charlie Lee. Those are the second levels. And then the third level, those on the bottom, are the victims. That's how the con worked. You see? You had your manipulator disassociate himself, which is the market maker. He's totally associated from himself, but they didn't do a good job on covering that up. That I found out. You got your market maker connected to Charlie Lee and Brian Armstrong, who benefited from it. They worked in collusion. And you have your victims. It's the perfect pyramid scam, where all the money went to the top of the pyramid. And who's at the top of the pyramid? Charlie Lee, Brian Armstrong, and the market maker. They all made out like crazy over pumping that coin to 380. And you're at the bottom of the pyramid. They did a Ponzi scheme to you. They manipulated the price. You came in at the bottom, drove the price up, and they dumped at the top. It's very easy to see what they did. And you guys keep chilling. It's like you're trying to bring in more money to the bottom of the Ponzi scheme. So you guys who are at top, who bought in at the beginning, can make more money. Do you realize what you guys are doing? Some of you seem to do. You stop talking about Litecoin. Now I understand why these people call it a Ponzi scheme. In all relative facts, you could see the structure that it is a Ponzi scheme. I just described it to you. The main beneficiaries are on top, the initial investors. which in this case was Brian Armstrong and Charlie Lee and the market maker. We all came in, and that's it. We got nailed. Now you're not going to see this. God knows how long this is going to keep going down. This is a totally fucking worthless coin because it was used to perpetrate a Ponzi scheme. It's going to go lower, people. The only reason I'm holding on to my Litecoin, what little I have left, so I can prove that I was one of the people defrauded. Which I was. You know, that user agreement, you know, that's part of the scam too. Oh, don't worry, there's no risk. Anybody tries to manipulate the market, oh, it's prohibited. Hey, look, this market manipulation. Send us a letter, we'll arbitrate it. Thanks for your help. Never answer the letter. Never answer the inquiries. Never investigate. They know what's going on here. They're stonewalling it. They know. The only difference between this and BCH, which I was involved in this, I got proof. They're not getting out of this one. I'm making sure these people go to jail. The DOJ has already said this is not just a financial fraud, it's criminal fraud. They're going to fucking jail. You guys ran a fucking Ponzi scheme using Litecoin. Fucking Charlie Lee's at the top of the chain, so is Brian. You guys are going to fucking jail. I'm making sure of that. Remember, Mnuchin came on TV. Well, we're not worried about the cryptocurrency and its use. We're worried about the speculation side. That's where we see all the crime. What do you think he was talking about, Charlie? Charlie! We're coming for you, Charlie. Charlie boy. You can run to China, but, 15 minutes on the phone, they'll be extraditing you back. Wherever you run, you friggin' miserable bastard. That's what it looks like these people are doing. They look like they're dumping the loot and getting ready to run. Watch them. Watch them. This market maker might be dumping out of the market to take the loot and run. You know what's even worse about this? They scammed you twice. They scammed you 2017 and they scammed you from the dump from 143. They scammed you twice. These guys are going to bolt, I'm telling you now. They scammed you twice. They couldn't believe how fucking lucky they were. If you manipulated the market once and you made a ton of money and then you did it again, they did it again to you. They did a repeat of 2007, 2017 to 18 again to you guys on Litecoin. These guys are scammers. When you look at this, it's such an easy scam after you study it for a while. How you guys could still be shilling this shit, man. You should just shut the fuck up. Because most of you guys are going to get sued. Enjoy all those cars and shit that you got. Whatever you bought with that money. Because it's not going to be there long. Maybe in a year or so. When they start reviewing your channels. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. When I'm asked, I warned you guys. What you should have did, I'm telling you right now, what you should have did is reviewed and give me some redeemable interview where I could explain my point of view. You can even dispute it and prove me wrong. Because that would just show me the chinks in my armor on this situation that I'm involved in. No, you choose to ignore it and not respond. 2 of you out of the top 20 YouTubers that show Litecoin, only 2 of you respond. One guy bowed out and told you, Tyler, Chico Crypto told you that there's something wrong going on here. Instead, what happened was, oh, Tyler, my friend from Bitcoin Ben, you're wrong. Litecoin this, Litecoin that. No, he's not wrong. He's able to do math. And you, Bitcoin Ben, I sent you the math equations. You're a truck driver. You're telling me truck drivers can't do math anymore? And Jay Snip with your woo-woo and all your predictions and everything? Big Swear, who sits there and strums on the guitar? Why don't you look at the information I sent you for free? Free of charge. Where Wall Street companies would pay me large amounts of money to do. You guys have no business savvy at all. And the only reason you're making money is because you're riding the coattails of these criminals. The other guy sings about the man is doing this, the man's doing that, and then you do nothing. Oh, the whole market's manipulated. Well, show people how it's manipulated like I've done. Take my information, show them that it's manipulated. Show them my court cases. You do that for friggin' silver. It also seems like all you're doing is hawking for silver, Big Swear. You're there to fight the man, and then what do? You roll over and you go into the man's business. And you look to make money off of it. And instead of talking about how the market's manipulated, that lots of people are being taken, we should unite together and go after these people to force these people from the crypto market so we could stabilize the market and bring some sense to it all, instead of trying to push manipulation is volatility. No, they don't do anything. To tell you the truth, I don't know if they even realize what's going on. All they're worried about is hawking silver and this stupid cleanse that he's doing. That's all he talks about. Meanwhile, you got thousands of people looking for direction. They realize something's going on. They can't figure it out. I'm out there figuring it out for them. And you're trying to sell them silver and fucking shit medication. Laxative. I'm calling these all out. Only two people. And one of them got attacked by another YouTuber. You're wrong. No, he's not wrong. He's smart enough to realize his goose is cooked when it comes to Litecoin. And the other guy, crypto, Omar, I talked to him a couple of times. He goes, yeah, but he knows this manipulation is just accepted, but keep up the good work. Keep calling it out, he told me. But the problem is, for me to call it out, the message has to be spread. You have to spread the message. You can't just say, keep up the work. You're supposed to help me, assist other people. It's weird. It's like you're in an EMT. You see hundreds of people laid out on the floor, all of them were bleeding, gushing blood. You're like, we got to help these people. Let's get in there. And you say, yeah, you're doing a good job. You get to those couple hundred people. It's sad how people, something, when you read the Bible that tells you men will become the lover of men. They're not just talking about being gay or something like that. Okay? Don't insult the gay people. When men become lover of men, that means you love yourself. You put yourself more important than everybody else. More important than your family, more important than your neighbors. You would rather see your neighbor get eaten by a lion rather than tell him there's a lion out there in order to save your own ass. That you won't even stop for a second to think about anybody else. You're running like a frightened child instead of acting like a man. And then all you guys, no, nothing can happen to Coinbase. They're an industrial financial institution. No, they're not. They're spitting the water. Okay? This is like comparing a massive Citibank and saying that some little bank like the size of CNB Bank has the same pull as Citibank. These guys are nothing. They're spitting the water. They don't even got $1 trillion asset market. They're small fry. They're nothing. Going against them, you're not going against some huge giant that can't be beaten. Actually, these 5 guys stand on very weak legs. and they're actually despised by all the other corporate giants. All right, so they're not gonna last long in the court of law. All right, they tried to weasel their way out with their chiclet teeth, friggin' tanned idiots that they got on the legal staff. They tried to weasel their way out of the BCH scandal, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. What do you think is going to happen with this? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. I reached out in the community to ask you for help to support the other investors in here so they wouldn't get ripped off, so they wouldn't leave the market. So the volume would continue to grow if we kept the market straight and narrow. No, but instead, you look to fill your pockets as quick as possible. You look to assuage your guilt, and you go into denial. You got other people who are smarter than you telling you what's going on, that they're leaving. Litecoin's in a debt spiral. The kid's trying to send a warning message as vague as possible, hoping that you guys have enough intelligence to realize and read between the lines of what he's saying to protect yourselves, and you guys attack him. Oh, you're wrong, Tyler. He's a good kid. He's a smart kid, but he's wrong. How is he wrong? If he's done the math, I sent this to them. And as soon as I sent this to him and he checked it, he makes that remark on his channel. What do you think he did? Take your advice or take the advice of Matt? This is disgusting. All you YouTubers out there, you're disgusting that keep hawking this coin. You're idiots. And you know what? He's going to end up getting sued too. That's why I'm trying to tell you, help the people, redeem yourselves. Now look, the trade's back again, so down we go some more. Friggin' dummies. I'm out of here. People are disgusted. YouTubers. I hope some of you who won't wake up to reality, I hope the hard slap of getting sued wakes you the fuck up.